What's up, everybody? We're here to talk about episode 3 of Miss Marvel. We covered 1 and 2 in the same episode, and I was a bit too drunk, so I hope y'all enjoyed that. Yeah, dude, I rewatched those episodes, and I was like, dude, that's just terrible. I'm so fucking drunk. Like, I'm coherent, and I make sense, but when I'm drunk, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? And I talk really slow. Don't slur a lot, but I'm really slow, and it's probably not as bad for other people, but like if people watch the show, they're like, okay, he's definitely different right now. And it's just weird for me watching myself. I never, like, I drink on the podcast. I never really get drunk on the podcast. And I made the mistake. I think a lot of it was because it was like, I'd had the rib injury for like 2 days, and I got home early. And then you usually come over if I get home early. So I was by myself with 2K for like 5 hours. And I was like, I'm just going to. And I started smashing. I drank like 5 torpedoes before we started. And then usually we jump right into it and start, but we watched Cannibal Holocaust together. Yeah. So then I drank 2 more beers. And then by like the 4th review we were on, it was fucking Miss Marvel. And I was like, I started feeling it. And you can hear it in the fucking review, dude.
It's killing that rib pain.
Yeah, so apologies for that. Yeah, I think that was partly due to it. But the 3rd episode
continues to deliver.
You think so? I hated it. No, it was good. It was good.
No, there's a lot more story development in this episode. You finally get an idea of where things are going.
Yeah, after the twist from the 2nd episode, we were like, what's going to go down here?
It's pretty good.
And we thought it might go down here, and then it went down now.
And you see Miss Marvel's power. You get to see, you get to see her.
Yeah, she has like the stomping block. She had that in episode 2, but like, you get to see even more. Punch. Yeah, like she just fucking.
That's comic accurate, and I didn't
know that. I don't read comics like that. I did when I was younger, but I don't no memory.
But yeah, this episode, there was what would she be considered? I guess the aunt. Kind of,
yeah,
in a way.
I think so.
She is a piece of shit, not a real piece of shit where it's respectable.
Yeah,
she's just a piece of shit.
You got to earn that.
And she turned so quick, dude. She was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna give you some time to think about it." And the next day, it's like, "All right, now I'm coming after you with the whole family that you thought was cool as fuck." And they all have their own little abilities too.
You can hang on there for a little bit.
You find out that they're basically ancient jinn, like witches.
Oh. Yeah, I got one. I'm good. Thank you, sir. So, like, jinn as in, like supernatural jinn?
Yeah, like the witch.
With
jinn.
the tattoos and shit?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like, that's what you find out, her and all the boys, and then the new heartthrob, I can't remember his fucking name, but it's Kamala Khan's.
Bounced off the aluminum and went right back out. I'm just gonna leave it.
So I just want to go ahead and make this a point, guys. Like, I have not seen any of the Miss Marvels, so I'm getting spoiled on the first 3 episodes.
Enjoy.
So yeah,
it's okay though, because with the Marvel series, it seems like they don't really pick up like heavy spoiler territory until episode 4 throughout. Usually episode 4 is like the banger of the MCU shows, and then it kind of gets better, or some of them
kind of fall off.
Hawkeye just stays stagnant the whole time. Like,
bro, I kind of feel the same way about Moon Knight. You gonna be serious?
Oh, I really enjoyed Moon Knight.
I mean, it was good, but
not enough like, Moon Knight.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed
I'm
it.
a defender of Hawkeye. I love the last.
Dude, I enjoy Hawkeye, but it's just like, come on, man. Like, it's so slow moving throughout the entire season. You know what
For
I mean?
me, that's how it is the first 3 episodes. Maybe I'm just that diehard of a Florence Pugh fan, but as soon as she entered the equation, like, it was like over.
She saves the whole entire show, dude.
She
like,
kills it. Yeah, but Miss Marvel. That's what we're talking about.
Sorry,
I'm sorry. No, we're all talking about it. I transitioned it first.
Really, all there is to talk about is like, it does it continue to deliver in this episode for you?
I think so. It's borderline my favorite episode. The first episode for me, maybe it's because I just wasn't all in on this character yet. I didn't love it. It was all right. And then the second episode picked it up a considerable notch for me. And this one continued with that same flavor. And even like you were talking about like the Jinn shit, dude. Like the brother even talks about that with the daughter. Yeah. It's like, you're not a kid anymore or some shit. And it really all boils down to like what happens at the end when they're at the wedding and all that shit. That
wedding got fucked up.
This episode was just fine. It was just like little filler, and then you find out the heartthrob's mom or whatever turns, and she's after whatever the fuck. Dude, I'm terrible. Yeah, it's a bracelet. But is there? Yeah, I was about to say I don't remember the name because they're all like Muslim or some shit. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, but she's after that shit. And she's like, I thought you were like gonna be there for me and help me, and she's like, wrong, bitch. Like that whole fucking situation, and she sends the henchman after. And I can't even lie, dude, because you had that knockoff. It's almost like Bollywood is with Hollywood. They had like the Bollywood fucking Bon Jovi. I forget the name.
The Brown Jovi.
Yeah, Brown Jovi. Something like that. Yeah, some stupid shit like that. Dude, but it worked.
Over the top, bro.
Isn't it, though?
Oh, my gosh.
They know how to do it. And they even talk about that in this series.
Yeah.
No, spoiler alert. They're like, that was the Miss Marvel and the Heartthrob version. It was just like, oh, you love that movie? And then the... one fucking what's the kid's name? I know the other time.
Brian.
It's not Brian.
He calls him Brian, but his name is.
No, it's fucking. I know it any other time. This is why I hate names, dude. I hate them. What's your name again? No, I'm just playing. Garrett, Rodney, we're good. Nah.
Oh, fuck, what's his name?
Booby. No, it's something with the Y or something, I think. But yeah, that's besides the point. Maybe you can conjure that up.
Bro.
But it's just like that whole scene's dope, but I like what they did with Bon Jovi, and it was oddly entertaining. They put on like Living on a Prayer, and then when those bad guys are going off after, Living on a Prayer is playing, and for some reason, like they don't play it the whole fight,
it's different,
which is probably like a good thing.
Bruno.
But yeah, that's what it is. We don't talk about Bruno.
Yeah.
They played that in the...
No, that was his name.
That's
our friend's
like,
name.
bro, that's fucking
That's
weird.
kind of like figuring... he's like figuring this all out with her. Like, holy shit, you got powers. That's like the best friend, and he's kind of like, you know, jealous because this heartthrobs came in the picture because maybe he's a best friend that wants a little more, and he's like, why are you going with him? But it continued with all the same themes. Like, stylistically, I think it's really cool and unique amongst the MCU, too. And little touches like that to play like Living on a Prayer. Like, how would that work with a fight scene? It was brief, but it was like, this is actually working right now. And they fought in the kitchen. And I like, of course, you're not going to listen to a little girl. She's like, everybody out. And then, like, everybody's like, yeah, what the fuck? And those dudes came in and started fucking shit up. They're like, oh, fuck this. I'm out. And that whole fight, the kitchen fight scene, I actually really enjoyed that.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was cool shit. And they
it was
started
kind of scary at one point.
Yeah, because it was fun with that, and I was like, dude, play it the whole time. I'm like, okay, I get it. Maybe that would wear out, or maybe it wouldn't. And I was like, but then they brought it back, and I'm like, okay, but we're not gonna have Living on a Prayer. That was like an iconic possible scene, and they start playing the upbeat, up tempo music, and you're like, oh shit. You almost have like a Jurassic Park type moment where like the fucking Velociraptor is coming, and like this black girl that's already like kicked some dude in the fucking head like it was nothing is coming around the corner, and she's just like looking, and she's like right on the other side of like, you know, in the kitchen, the metal, just like in not Linkin Park, what the fuck, just like in Meteor, the second album of Linkin Park, no, just like in Jurassic Park. And then out of nowhere, like she looks down, and you're like, what, she backpedaling out of there? Where the fuck did she go? And, you know, it was just an entertaining, fun scene. And the henchmen were legitimately, like, henchmen. Like, I believed them. And, like, in their fighting and how they attacked. It was, like, brief for each one of them, but it was cool. And then when they fucking went out to, like, where the wedding was and was fucking shit up, that's when we got our fucking, what you were talking about, the full-on fist throw. That was cool, you know? We're seeing more powers. We're getting more of that. It was a fun episode. I liked it overall. It was kind of like, it's all right. But once that wedding hit, it really took off.
Yep.
It was a good time. Definitely fucking watch this. If you don't care about spoilers and all that other fucking shit, it's a fun time. Or if you're just here, you're like, yeah, let's listen to these guys say how I feel. And I really enjoy that. Or you're like, no, you're way off base. Yeah. But it's solid. This is good so far. There's a lot of people I feel like that are hating on this, and I haven't necessarily heard it because I haven't talked to anybody that's watching it.
There's people with agendas.
Yeah, but it's got like a 96% on Rotten Tomatoes, and it's only got a 6.1 on
Dude, did you see
IMDb
where
right
the
now.
Boys' most recent episode has got a 9.8 on IMDb right now?
Are you talking about Herogasm?
Yeah.
Dude, oh my god, I'm waiting until I get home to watch it, dude.
It sounds like you're in for a hero-gasm yourself, sir.
I mean, well,
Yes, watch Ms. Marvel for sure.
But you're not watching that. You're watching The Raid. Remember, let's not lose focus.
All right, yeah, I'm sorry. I got a long list